It's Sunday night. The weekend's ending and that familiar dread creeps in. Not just about Monday, but about your money. You tell yourself, this is the week I finally get my finances under control. You open a new spreadsheet or a shiny budgeting app, full of hope. You start plugging in numbers, making categories for every little thing. For a moment, you feel like a financial genius. But then Monday happens. And Tuesday. By Friday, life's thrown a dozen curveballs. A friend's birthday dinner, a sale on shoes, an unexpected vet bill. None of it was in your plan. Suddenly, every purchase feels like a test you're failing. The spreadsheet, once a symbol of control, now feels like a judgmental parent. By next Sunday, you can't even look at it. The boxes are a mess of red numbers and broken promises. Guilt washes over you. Why can't I just stick to it, you wonder? You close the laptop, defeated, and promise to try again next month. This is the cycle of budgeting failure, a ritual millions of us repeat. We get excited, plan meticulously, fail, and drown in shame. The problem isn't your willpower or discipline. The problem is the system itself. Traditional budgeting is fundamentally broken. It's designed for robots, not real people with real lives. It's built on restriction and guilt, not freedom. So let's stop pretending it works and find a better way. Be honest. When you hear budget, do you think freedom or restriction? For most, it's a list of things you can't do. Don't spend on restaurants. Don't buy that latte. Don't take that trip. Budgets operate from scarcity, forcing you to focus on what to cut. This negativity is exhausting. No one wants to live in a financial straitjacket. Every day you make dozens of tiny, agonizing money decisions. That $5 coffee isn't just a coffee, it's a moral dilemma. This is decision fatigue. Our brains only have so much energy for good choices. You resist the latte, but then order $60 of takeout later. Traditional budgets make you feel shame when you overspend. The red numbers become a monument to failure. The cycle of guilt doesn't motivate, it paralyzes. You end up avoiding money altogether. Budgets fail because they obsess over pennies and ignore the big picture. Does $10 extra on coffee matter if you're saving thousands for retirement? No. A good system should make you feel powerful, not anxious. It should automate the important stuff and let you live. The old way is broken. Time for an upgrade. For years we've been told that if our budget fails, it's our fault. You just need more discipline, try harder, cut back more. That's nonsense. It's like being told to hammer a nail with a screwdriver, then blamed when it doesn't work. The problem isn't your effort, it's the tool. In other areas, we set up systems to help us succeed. Alarms, reminders, prepping gym clothes. Why should money be different? Why rely on willpower for something so complex? The financial industry profits from your confusion and guilt. They want you to believe you need their products and advice. But managing money can be simple. You don't need more shame or discipline, just a better system. So forgive yourself for every abandoned budget and every guilty purchase. It wasn't your fault. You were set up to fail. From now on, ditch the blame. Throw out the broken tools and bad advice. Build a system that works with your human nature, not against it. One that's simple, automated, and designed to make you feel rich. No more shame, no more guilt. Just a system that works. If traditional budgeting is a restrictive diet, the conscious spending plan is intuitive eating for your money. Forget tracking every penny. Focus on the big stuff and automate the rest. Decide what's important, handle it automatically, and spend the rest guilt-free. No more agonizing over lattes or tracking endless categories. Be deliberate with the big things, savings, investments, major bills, so you can be carefree with the small stuff. Spend extravagantly on what you love, cut costs on what you don't. Imagine your savings goals are hit every month, bills paid on time, and the rest is yours to enjoy. This isn't a fantasy, it's how your financial life can work. The plan starts with your goals, your rich life. Fund your dreams first, then let the rest take care of itself. It's a system built on abundance and conscious choice, not guilt. Prioritize what matters. Automate the essentials. Enjoy the rest. Setting up this system is simple. You only need 4 numbers. These 4 percentages, based on your take-home pay, summarize your financial life. First, fixed costs, about 50 to 60% of your take-home pay. Rent, utilities, groceries, insurance. If it's over 60%, that's a red flag. Time to make a big change. Second, investments, at least 10%. This is your future. 401k, Roth IRA, non-negotiable. Get your company match, then aim for 10% or more. Third, savings goals of 5 to 10%. For things like a house, wedding, or vacation. Separate from your emergency fund and retirement. Fourth, guilt-free spending. The rest, usually 20 to 35%. This is your magic number. Spend it on anything you want, guilt-free. No more tracking every penny. Just 4 numbers to guide your entire financial life. Simple, clear, and powerful. Know your numbers, and you're in control. That's it. 4 numbers, 1 system. Now, the magic automation. Remove willpower and error by building a system of automatic transfers. Your paycheck lands in your checking account, the hub. First, set up automatic transfers for investments. 401k, Roth IRA. Pay your future self first. Next, automate savings to a high-yield account for your goals. Nickname your accounts for motivation, like Fiji trip or dream house. Then automate your fixed costs, rent, utilities, loans, ideally on autopay or a rewards credit card, paid off monthly. With investments, savings, and bills handled automatically, you're free. The system runs in the background, silently and efficiently. No more missed payments or forgotten goals. Automation is your secret weapon. Let your money work for you. Step 3. Spend the rest, guilt-free. After your automatic transfers, the money left in your checking account is yours to enjoy. Spend it all if you want, on anything. No tracking, no guilt, no spreadsheets. This money is for living your life today. Dinners, coffee, hobbies, travel, whatever brings you joy. You have permission to spend it however you want. Why? Because you've already taken care of your future, your goals, and your responsibilities. No more endless micro-decisions. If the money's in your account, the answer is yes. You've decided ahead of time how much you can spend on fun. This transforms money from anxiety to freedom. Some people worry, what if I spend it all on something dumb? Good. That's how you learn what you truly value. Sometimes you'll regret a purchase, sometimes you'll love it. That's part of the process. Over time, you'll naturally align spending with your values, not because a budget told you to, but because you want to. This is true, conscious spending. Enjoy your money. Enjoy your life. That's the point. Guilt-free. The conscious spending plan works because it's built for real human psychology. Traditional budgets rely on willpower, a limited resource. You can only hold your breath so long before you need to breathe. The anti-budget automates the important stuff, removing willpower from the equation. Automation is the ultimate life hack. Set it once, benefit forever. This frees up your energy for what matters. The system uses positive reinforcement. After you do the responsible thing, automatically, you get a reward, guilt-free spending. This creates a positive feedback loop. You associate money management with freedom, not pain. The plan focuses on big wins, savings rate, fixed costs, income. Negotiating a raise or automating investments matters more than tracking every coffee. Stop sweating the small stuff. Focus on what moves the needle. That's why this works. The goal isn't a perfect spreadsheet, it's a rich life. That means freedom to design a life that's truly yours. Spend extravagantly on what you love, cut costs on what you don't. For some, a rich life is travel. For others, it's time with family. The conscious spending plan connects your daily habits to your dreams. Every automated transfer is a step toward the life you want. Money becomes a tool, not a source of anxiety. You stop asking, what do I have to cut? And start asking, what do I want more of? Maybe you drive an old car to fund your passion for music. Maybe you host dinner parties with your guilt-free money. This is real control, making choices that align with your values. The system grows with you. Adjust your numbers as life changes. It's simple, flexible, and powerful. Live your rich life. Here's the truth. You're not bad with money. You've just been using a bad system. The guilt and anxiety you felt, not your fault. Today, that ends. The conscious spending plan is your ticket out of the budgeting trap. Take one small step today. Find your 4 numbers. Calculate your take-home pay, fixed costs, investments, and savings. Figure out your guilt-free spending number. Just knowing these gives you more control than any spreadsheet. That's your first big win. Next, set up one automatic transfer, maybe $100 to a savings account. That act is powerful. It's you prioritizing your future. Once you see how easy it is, automate the rest. Free yourself from financial minutiae forever. Reflect on your own budgeting struggles. Share your stories. The old way was isolating. The new way is about empowerment and living your rich life. So close the spreadsheet. Forgive yourself and start living. If you found this helpful, subscribe and share your budgeting story in the comments below.